I would like to talk about the video game Tomb Raider, the history, the popularity, and Lara Croft as the famous raider. Tomb Raider is a puzzle-solving and adventurous game with a very strong female as the lead, the main character Lara Croft. The rise and the fall of the Core Design Company. Core Design is a European company that has released the first game in the series in 1996. The first game sold about $7 million in PC, Sega Saturn, and the PlayStation 1. In 1999, Lara Croft, the famous raider, died as a finale in the third game in the series. The fans weren't so happy about this, because in the fourth game, they tried to remake her and to have her a different story. It didn't go so well. This is just the beginning of the downside of what's going on. In the next few years, things did go downhill for Core Design. After the release of Tomb Raider, Angel of Darkness in 2003 for PlayStation 2, this has become the second least selling game. For one, the game was released too soon and it lacked graphics and it lacked a very good storyline, so the fans weren't impressed at all. New owner and a fresh start now. Crystal Dynamics, an American company, took Tomb Raider and rebooted it and put out a new game in 2006, Tomb Raider Legend. Tomb Raider Legend was a big success and it has sold $4.5 million and is the fresh start for the series. With the mid-2000s, the new game systems are coming out as well. In 2008, an entirely new design for Tomb Raider has appeared, a more lifelike form for Lara, new abilities, and better graphics. Also, story scenes were inserted into the games. New consoles, which are PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and the Xbox One, Nintendo Wii, and on mobile phones, which means Lara Croft has been on about 8 to 10 consoles. Now let's look at the popularity. The franchise of Tomb Raider. 2 movies, Tomb Raider 1 and Tomb Raider Cradle of Life. A comic book and about 8 to 10 consoles. Which means there is about 8 to 9 games in the series since '96. Lara Croft gets new abilities every year in every new game, which keeps fans excited for more Tomb Raider, and it keeps designing more and better. This year's game is called Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's coming out in November. This one is a sequel to the 2012 Tomb Raider. I watched the demo a few days ago and I've noticed about 5 new abilities Lara Croft has. For one, my favorite, that has never happened, she can attack from water. She can swim under the water and she can jump out of it and drag her enemies down and drown them. I've never seen that happen in any other Tomb Raider game. Another good one is she can shoot 2 arrows with her bow and arrow. Now the famous raider. Lara Croft may only be a video game character, but some people do treat her as a role model. And I can see why. She's a strong, independent woman who can do anything. Anything that involves action, jumping out of planes, jet skiing, hang gliding, fighting, risking her life for treasure, protecting it. In 1996, there has been 9 women who voiced as Lara Croft in the games. Now, Angelina Jolie has never voiced her in the game. She's only played as her in the movies. The lead writer of Crystal Dynamics, Rhianna Pratchett, in the latest game has said, "You can't have bravery without fear. With this, Laura becomes strong and she has to keep moving forward in order for her to survive. If you love puzzle-solving games with some action, then Tomb Raider is the game you would like to play. It's not an easy game that you can beat in a few hours, but it's still a good game with action scenes and puzzles. Now, for the review of this speech, I do have 3 questions. Is my information I have long enough to last good 6 minutes, or do I need to add a bit more? Or am I talking too fast? Is it confusing?